get ready because I want everyone to answer as honest. I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at you. Looking back at your year, everyone think about everything you've done, all the good deed or bad deeds that you've done. Do you believe that you would be on Santa's naughty or nice list? So, okay, when we go into this, I'm looking at you also, Christina. Be very honest. Be very honest. There's no shame on being the naughty or nice. It just means you won't get presents if you're on the naughty, or you'll get coal, which is good. As adults, we love coal now. All right, and so we will start with Tess. Would you be on the naughty or nice list?
No, it depends on if you're my friend or if you're my employee, I think.
Okay, so if you're friends with you,
so
what would
basically
you believe?
Santa's gonna give me a nice gift, but my employees might send me coal. Either that or, you know, if I'm on the naughty list, it's gonna be coal, but there was a lot of pressure, so it's coming out as diamonds.
Okay, okay. All right, Madison, naughty or nice?
This is Jack. He's my all bets are off ticket to the nice list. This is what I spent my year doing.
So if you didn't have the baby, would you be on that naughty list?
Well, somewhere between. I don't do terrible things, but I definitely have a bad attitude. So I'll probably be somewhere on the naughty list.
All right, Danielle, naughty or nice?
Well, I think in my normal world, I would be on the nice list, but I did make this channel and I have had to block and ban and do some things. So I'm sure if people watching the channel, it depends. I'm sure there's people that would say, yeah, nice. But then I think there's other people that are like definitely naughty list for making this channel. I'm really sure I pissed off some people with this one and we haven't even gone mainstream. So just think about that. So I'm like either, I'm kind of in between.
All right, Christina, naughty or nice?
Nice, no doubt. No, I'm just kidding. My kids would probably say mean, especially my teenager, naughty, like, because I every day with her. But you know, in general, I try to treat people with love and kindness. Oh, and my son just said no, I don't. So there you go.
Oh, okay,
You're a
see?
level 4
I should be
NICU
asking my son.
You are on the nice list if you're a NICU nurse. I don't even care what you do outside of work. Being a NICU nurse buys you nice list for life.
Thank
But
you.
you don't know what she's doing as a nurse, okay? You're not at the hospital. She could be saying, "Oh yeah, I'll be right back," and then hiding in the
I
bathroom.
treat every baby like they're my own. That's just who
Well, if your son said that you're not that nice, I would imagine that if you're treating your like your baby is.
Yeah,
As long as you don't do,
kids, though, I'm always,
as long as you don't do unnecessary heel sticks and do line draws whenever possible, you're on my nice list.
Yeah, no, I hate, that's the worst part of my job is when I have to like start an IV on a baby. I hate inducing pain on these children. It's horrible.
Oh, but they need the IV, really,
Yeah,
from the
I know.
point of view.
I do it for a reason, but it still hurts me. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't want to, I hate giving shots. I hate giving shots, but I do it because I have to, you know, and I know it's good for them, but I hate inducing pain.
So you would not be a good pediatric nurse?
Well, I am a pediatric nurse. I mean,
Well, I mean, big kids, the ones who can fight back.
But yeah, I mean, I know why I do it, but I still feel bad that I make babies cry.
Well, you know, and I can just imagine that you're crying as well as they're crying as you're giving the shot. Both crying all over. That's great. That's great.
I apologize to
It
them and I tell them I'm really sorry. And then afterwards, I just hug them and love them because I feel so bad.
All right, and
Okay.
what about you, naughty or nice?
Nice. I no longer use the line I used to use on my kids when they would sit there and I'd be like, yes, we have to do something. And they'd look at me like, no. I'm like, I'm cruel and heartless. And, you know, Disney villains were my idols, because that's the funny thing is when you become a parent, you learn that Mary Poppins is full of shit. And Katie Nana is probably closer to what you're going to end up being.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, no.
One of
I
my
mean,
favorite memes, one of my favorite memes ever is from the Little Mermaid. And it's when she's like, but daddy, I love him. And it's like, you know, you're an adult when you start relating to King Triton over Ariel, when you're like, you don't love him, you're 16. Get a grip.
What is your favorite holiday movie? We will start with Christina because she looks more excited about this than anybody right now.
So my favorite movie, I don't even, the first time I watched this, I don't even know how old it is. It's a newer movie. It's called The Family Stone. Have you guys seen it?
Yes, that's my
Yeah.
favorite one. Yes. Oh my God,
That's
it's my favorite.
Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's a great, and Judy Garland
great.
sings that song.
Yes,
That
she sings it in that. Yes, I
Mhm.
love that movie.
It's too close to home. It's a very good, actually I watched it with my partner last year. He'd never seen it. And he was like, it's a great movie, but I don't think I can watch this again. And I was like, okay, all right, I'll take it. I'll still watch it a bunch of times. But
I love it. Sarah Jessica Parker, she's just
Yeah.
hilarious. And yeah, I love
Diane
it.
Keaton,
And the
oh.
mom, and yeah.
oh, Diane Keaton is amazing.
Because, you know,
No,
and I
yeah,
love,
yeah.
you know, you guys aren't there yet. Angela, I don't know how old your kids are, but it sounds like they're still young. I have adult children, and the adult children relationship is just amazing, you guys.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
get there, and that's what this movie focuses on, is the relationship she has, the mother has, the matriarch has with her adult children. And I love it. I love having adult children.
I was in class and my teacher was like, what's your favorite Christmas movie to everyone? And no one would talk. And I literally was like, The Family Stone. And then everyone looked at me, even the teacher. And I was like, did you ask a different question? And did I just blurt out something crazy? And she's like, no, I asked what's your favorite Christmas movie? I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's The Family Stone. Now it's such a great movie.
I have to go look it up then.
My God, you'll love it. That movie and Mixed Nuts is one of my favorites. It's crazy. It has Steve Martin. It has Madeline Kahn. It has Juliette Lewis.
Okay, you got me
It
there.
Yes, it
It's
has
funny.
It has Adam Sandler randomly, and Liev Schreiber in it. I know I'm pronouncing that name wrong, but great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. You'll love that
I'm gonna
movie.
rent it. I just looked it up. I'd never heard of it before.
Mixed Nuts. It's such a great. That movie and Family Stone I have to watch a bunch of times during the holidays because it's
Juliette
such a great
Lewis
movie.
is in it too.
Juliette
Rita
Lewis, yeah.
Wilson,
Oh my God.
Jon Stewart. Cool. I will definitely watch it tonight.
You will. I hope to hear back from you and
Okay.
thank you. Yes, you're welcome. Danielle, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
I actually don't have a favorite. I do like the classic, like AMC old originals. I even like the black and white ones. I do like the old school ones because I used to watch them with my grandma growing up. So I couldn't even pick one just because we watched all the different ones like throughout the month of December when I was little. But I will say recently in the past week, I watched a Netflix movie called Castle for Christmas. I don't know if anybody's watched it, but I recommend you do because Carrie from Princess Bride is in it. Oh my God. You will love Scotsman. You will love Scott, guys. I'm telling you right now, you will want to move to Scotland and marry a Scotsman because I was like, oh, I'm so glad he's back doing romantic movies because we love Princess Bride. We do. Like me and Michael love Princess Bride. We actually have like a bunch of different versions of it, like the 20th anniversary, the other, we have so many versions of this Princess Bride because we love that movie. And so to see him, because he hasn't been in anything like, you know, more like romantic, to see him in this, and Brooke was great in it too. But I was like, holy crap, I will go, where's this castle at and where's Carrie? Because I'm telling you right now, like there's no disappointment because of the way that he talks. I had asked Michael today, I was like, is he Scott? Like, is he one? Because I'm telling you, if he's not, he's an amazing actor. And I was highly impressed with just him. Like, if the movie's cute and it's funny, you know, that I watch all the Christmassy stuff. My mom likes the Lifetime and the Hallmark. We watch them when we get a laugh and then we, you know, move on or whatever. And we watch all those Christmassy ones that come out. But I'm just telling you, he's very impressive. And I recommend watching that movie.
Ange, what about you?
It would have to be A Christmas Story, partly because I'm older and partly because there are some things about a family just struggling to get it together for the holiday that's just so funny. And the one scene that I totally identify with is when his father is outside, working on the car, and he's cussing up a storm. And I don't know if you ever helped someone work on the car, but it's like cussing is standard. I don't know how anyone who doesn't cuss works on a vehicle. And then the kid comes in and I forget what happens, but he lets something loose and his mother looks at him. And then she looks at his dad and like, where did he learn that? They're like, it's like, yeah, totally. Been there, done that.
What about you, Madison?
So I wasn't really thinking of A Christmas Story, but that definitely is pretty high up there for me. But I would have to say, like, as a 90s kid, I love the Santa Claus series. Like, that is top-notch Christmas film for me. And then I consider the first Harry Potter movie a Christmas movie because it always plays around Christmas and you've got the Christmas element in the middle there. So those would be mine.
I feel like you're that person, just like my partner is on The Addams Family, the first one being a Christmas movie because it had caroling in the beginning. And I'm like, stop saying that. It's only in the beginning. But
it introduces you with a Christmassy feel.
Like the second one, I would imagine is Thanksgiving because it's throughout the whole movie. It's throughout the whole thing of being the Thanksgiving play. That one, it only has it in the beginning. It doesn't go back to that again. If it did, then it would be a Christmas movie. If you could ask Santa for one thing this year, what would it be? And don't give me peace on earth because we're not in a Miss Beauty pageant thing. All right, we're talking strictly, truthfully. So Danielle, what would you ask Santa for this year?
A chicken coop. My husband is building a chicken coop, and I'm pretty sure he would ask Santa for a chicken coop too, because he's out there building all this stuff, and he wishes that somebody would just come and build it and probably just put it in. But he's having a lot of fun. So their wood is very expensive right now. So I would say a chicken coop just because of the supplies, and then putting it together. Yeah, for sure. And a big one, not those little baby ones that hold a little bit. We need a big one. We got a lot of chickens coming.
And what about you?
There's the totally unrealistic one, which is some kind of multi-purpose front-end loader landscape thingy that I could use to do whatever I wanted to in my backyard. And then the more realistic one is I'll take a full sous vide setup.
Christina.
So for myself, cold hard cash to pay for plastic surgery.
What would you want to have surgery on, if you don't mind me asking?
So I lost over 100 pounds in the last 2 years, and I have a lot of excess skin. And even though I make a good salary, I can't afford the plastics right now. So cold hard cash for plastic surgery is what I would love to have. But you know, the whole peace on earth thing, I really want this global pandemic to end. I'm so sick of COVID, and I want people to be healthy. I want people to stop getting sick and dying. So that would be my peace on earth love wish. But my selfish wish is cold hard cash.
Megan, what about you?
Well, yeah, so same as Christina around like the actual like sentimental piece of that. I am very COVID fatigued like everybody else, and would love for that things to resume some normalcy, maybe not everything like back to how it was or things like that. I don't necessarily buy into that, but I don't know. I'm trying to think. Probably just a trip somewhere. I want a vacation. Probably that. Probably a vacation.
Probably
Like someone
need
just
COVID to end first and then take the trip.
yeah. So see, there's a two-part to it. I see.
Yeah.
I need the other one, but
There's a list that you have
honestly,
to make.
and I don't like planning vacations or things like that. So I want someone to just be like, look, here's the vacation and it's all planned for you and paid for. And you just
Yes.
show up. I don't want to
just-
plan anything.
Heck, I want someone to pack for me.
Yeah.
Shop
pack
for
all
me.
my stuff.
Pack for me. Plan for
Pack
me.
for me.
Just tell me where to be. I'll be there.
Mhm.
All right, Madison, what about you?
Well, the first thing that popped into my head when you asked the question, it's really funny because it was literally from Miss Congeniality. It was harsher punishment for parole violators, Bob. Not really what I would ask for, but that's like the brain connotation that I got. I would say, oh my God, yeah, COVID ending would be just the best thing ever. I would say a nice vacation for me and my boyfriend to go on, to just like have peace and quiet. Kind of since COVID hit right after we lost our son, it's been like we haven't been able to catch our breath at all for almost 2 years now. So it'd be nice to have a vacation, peace and quiet, and an elf service that comes in and cleans my house every night. Even if it's just, you know what, just dishes or laundry. If they just did my dishes and my laundry or one of those, it would be so great.
I feel that on the dishes.